It's still icy out. I'm just home from work. It's almost 4:30. We finished up work at 4 today. We didn't actually start till 11. So my alarm went off. I checked my phone and it said we don't need to come in till 11. So I went to go back to sleep. Next minute, Eiley hopped up in the bed and started like patting my face. It's not that she needs to be fed, because she's fed automatically by her auto feeder. But I think maybe she was like, you're supposed to get up now because your alarm is going off. And I guess cats know times and stuff. But as soon as I did eventually get up, she hopped straight onto my bed and lay down on my hot water bottle. So actually it wasn't that she wanted me to get up for work, it's that she wanted my hot water bottle. Work wasn't too bad, so it was just Dad collected me. One of my work colleagues, her partner was driving her down, so got a lift off them. Walking out to the car was a bit dicey because I decided to meet them at the entrance. I wasn't going to make them drive up our driveway. And then walking from the car park into the building was also a little bit dicey, but we made it. I almost slipped coming out of work on the steps, but I held onto the railing quite tightly, so okay. I wore leggings under my jeans today in work, and I also wore ski socks and a thermal base layer. So I've just changed into tracksuit bottoms and a hoodie now. I'm freezing. So I got out my old onesie. It's a cat! And I carried Eiley down, dressed as a cat. I also have an Eeyore one, and a Minnie Mouse one, and a Cookie Monster one. Anyhow, it is freezing, so I thought I'd wear this and it would warm me up. I have a thermal layer underneath it, and a pair of leggings and a pair of ski socks. And then my slippers, I got some new slippers recently. So they're a pair of the Just sheepskin ones. I got them in TK Maxx for €32, which is a lot for a pair of slippers, but these are really comfortable and really good quality. And I had a pair of them a couple of years ago that my brother got me for Christmas, and I wore them so much, especially during like lockdown, that they ended up, not last year, but in 2023, just coming up to Christmas, they got a hole in the side of them. So I ended up getting a pair last year in Dunnes, which weren't great. They kept me going for the remainder of the winter, but they're so not as good as these. These are so warm and everything. There's such a difference. I decided I'm going to watch Squid Game season 2. I loved season 1 of Squid Game, and the only reason that I didn't watch season 2 yet is that I wanted to savour it and not watch it all in one go. And now I'm on episode 2, but I definitely won't be able to watch all of them tonight, so I will have to watch them over a couple of nights, and that's fine by me. If I had watched them, even like if I'd watched a few last week, I would have ended up binge watching them Wednesday and Thursday, or even over the weekend. So this way I'm trying to savour them. I waited till I didn't have the option to binge them all at once. It's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Hi everybody, I didn't vlog at all yesterday because I'm so tired. I came home from work and immediately took down the tree in the hall, and then we got a big box that my brother got. He bought a mattress in IKEA a couple of years ago, like maybe last year or the year before, and we still had the big box that it came in, so it was big enough when I divided my tree into 3 parts to put it into it, instead of using the raggedy 9-year-old box that I had been using that was falling apart. So it was a good decision. And then I finished watching the Squid Games. Of course, it's not called the Squid Games, it's the Squid Game, singular. But anyhow, leaving it on a cliffhanger is exactly what the Squid Game does. Yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed. I didn't realise it was only 7 episodes. So I watched 4 the first night and 3 the second night. And now I need to find something else to watch, because when it was over I decided to just start watching Gilmore Girls again. So anybody have any recommendations of good shows, please let me know. Today was a long day in work. It's just, I'm so tired. I think that's what it is. I think it's so cold, and I was in bed this morning and I was all curled up and I just didn't want to get out of bed. So it made the day feel so long in work. Also, got some post yesterday. This arrived. This is the 2024 Conqueror medal. So a couple of years ago I started doing these when I was on my fitness, let me get exercise every day. And then I kept doing the annual ones because they were really nice. So this was it. On the back, it just has Conqueror 2024 virtual challenge and a why can't I remember the word? An egg timer, is that what we call it? An egg timer? Sand hourglass. Hourglass is probably the right thing, but I still call them egg timers. And then on the front it has a little dial, and when you twist it, it shows the different seasons, which is nice. I just had a shower after my dinner, and then I blow dried my hair using my Shark Flexi style. I didn't use obviously the air curler part. I just used the flat brush and the barrel, the round brush part. And yeah, I think it's nice. I have a nice bit of volume in it, but it's so light. I still keep forgetting that I don't have as much hair as I used to have. So I keep using too much shampoo, and I keep using too much of this Pantene Keratin Protect Oil. The big thaw is on today. Everything has melted away. We have rain. It's like 6 degrees. Well, right now it's 6 degrees. So I drove to work today for the first time since last week. Dad drove me down every other day because I'm not, I don't have experience driving in snowy and that bad of ice conditions. So when he offered to drive, I accepted. Anyway, I'm very cold at the moment. I just turned on the oil in my bedroom because it's just gradually over the last hour gotten very cold in this room. I'm going to eat this Kinder Bueno. It came in my advent calendar. It's just one of the 2 Kinder Bueno bars that came, obviously 2 sticks in the packet. But it's out of the freezer. Now, I love good frozen chocolate bar. You give me a Dairy Milk caramel, not a caramello, a caramel. Delicious from the freezer. Curly Whirly, a Mars bar, a Milky Way, a Snickers, anything with a bit of caramel. I've never had a Kinder Bueno. I never thought of Kinder Bueno, but somebody did it on TikTok recently, and I was like, Kinder Bueno? I've got a Kinder Bueno. So this has been in the freezer for the last 2 days. Woo! Okay, so the middle of the bar that is normally soft and silky and just kind of, melts away into your mouth is hard, but it's not rock hard. So it's almost like ice cream. It's that kind of creamy but hard creamy texture. Now obviously the rest of the bar is delicious. It's the only bit I took it out of the freezer maybe less than 2 minutes ago. Oh, I really like this. This is a really good idea. I had the worst migraine all day. I woke up this morning freezing cold, but I felt okay. I got to work. I was in work maybe all of 5 minutes. I think I was literally walking up the steps in the main door, and this headache started, and it just did not go away. It was awful. I had it all day. I came home at lunchtime, and I took 2 Excedrin migraine because obviously I wasn't going to take a sumatriptan when I was in full blown migraine. So I took 2 Excedrin migraine and got back to work. Still full blown migraine. And then about 30 minutes ago I took 2 more Excedrin migraine. Gone. Migraine gone. Now it was one of 2 things. It was either the Excedrin with frozen Kinder Bueno, or a combination of both. Hi everybody. It is Saturday. I am home from #SuperValue. I just had my lunch and I brewed myself some coffee, which is up there. I need to take down my Christmas tree and tidy up my Christmas stuff, so I'm going to do that now. I just said I'd leave them up an extra couple of days because I couldn't be bothered taking them down midweek. But I got some post today, and what I got in the post today is a little cover for my Nintendo Switch, and it's got a black cat on the back. I just thought it was very cute. And then I also got myself this hairbrush. So this is I've seen this brush all over TikTok and the internet, and basically these grooves on the side are supposed to help define your curls when your hair is wet. So I thought I might give it a try. And then I bought this little thing. It's just a little magnet that goes on top of the hinge. It's a little cat and it's cute. It's just so silly. It's just this little tiny cat, and it sits up on top of the hinge, and it came in a 3-pack, and I put one on the hinge between the doors between the sitting room and dining room that are always open, and then I just thought I'd put one there, and I'll probably put one on that door there maybe. Just something small and silly, quirky. And so here's the one on my toilet door hinge. So yeah, just small, little. You wouldn't see it, but I know it's there. I'm quite cold, so hopefully now I'll warm up as I tidy up this Christmas stuff. I took down my Christmas stuff, so I rearranged up here. I can't see my friend's Lego set at all, but you know, we'll figure something out. Maybe I'll get a shelf or something. But anyway, I have my Disney Lego, my Back to the Future Lego, my Rubik's Cube and stuff like that. And then over here, it's just cleared. I liked so much not having that here over Christmas that I was like tempted to nearly put it away. So I've tidied this up. Yeah, and I wiped down both surfaces with Dettol wipes and stuff like that. So yeah, it's nice just having that open space. I'm going to try and not use it as a dumping ground. And the only thing I didn't have space for was my Crash Bandicoot. And then I thought, you know what? I could put my Crash Bandicoot here on this table and he can hold my Nintendo Switch. I decided to put on my dressing gown as well while I was tidying because I got a bit cold. But there's other things I definitely need to like just tidy. I need to like maybe go through my Kallax unit to clear it out, and my drawers, and also that bedside locker is a mess. It's just covered in go-go's, just scrunchies everywhere, so I need to tidy them up. But I'm not going to do it now because I'm getting tired, and I'm going to finish watching RuPaul's Drag Race and relax. My bed looks a hot mess at the moment, but that's only because I cleared off my desk. I decided to move this black thing over slightly and put my extension lead up on top of it because that was over here and there was like a weird gap. Anyway, I just thought it makes it a little bit neater looking. I may get rid of it altogether. I mean, I used it when I was working. It was perfect. But at the moment, it's just become a dumping ground. I cleared off all the stuff. I had all my Christmas presents, well, not all, but most of my Christmas presents kind of piled up on it. So I've just cleared them off. And I've put some of them away and I've put some of them on my bed. I realised I also didn't actually go through anything that I got for Christmas. But I got a hot water, electric hot water bottle that's actually in my bed at the moment. But it's not obviously hot because I heated it last night. But I gave my parents a wish list of things on Amazon that I liked, and they got me this. It is a 1500 milliliter 6 cup 2 quart cold brew. So it's a giant jug with this lid on top and a strainer on the inside for making cold brew. It can be used for other things as well. I'm sure you could put fruit in it and just make fruity water, but yeah, specifically I wanted a cold brew because I figured in the summer in particular I might want some cool coffee instead of hot coffee. Eiley is trying to get under the blanket. You all right there, Eiley? I don't think there's enough space. I can clear it off and make space if you want.